Welcome. In this next sequence of videos, we're going to take a deep dive into the Jupyter Notebook so that you can best use it for programming with Python. It's vital that you learn about its features because we will be operating in the Jupyter Notebook often, and it'll just make your life a lot easier so that you can concentrate on programming in Python instead of fiddling with the notebook itself. Also, the vast majority of this course is written in Jupyter Notebook, so it's your best interest to really understand the notebook and how to use it first before proceeding. Let's begin as usual by opening up our Anaconda Navigator and then launching our Jupyter Notebook system. So again, the first display is going to be the file system view. This is not a Jupyter Notebook. It will show our home directory, and you should have this Dunder Data Courses folder. So let's go ahead and click on that. The file system view allows you to traverse your directory system. This isn't any different than your natural file explorer on your own machine, but it's just shown in a web browser here through this Jupyter Notebook system. All right, so our actual course contents is in Master the Fundamentals of Python. So this is that same structure, all the same folders that we just went through for all the modules, the book, the images, and then at the very bottom, you'll see that there is a Jupyter Notebook file, Introduction to Jupyter Notebooks. That's the one we're going to open up in just a second. I do want to share with you how to traverse the file system. So we just went down 2 directories. You can go back up. All you do is click on the file system to go back up. So this is back in the Dunder Data Courses. We can then go to the home directory, which is this first folder. And then we can just go back down into where we need to be, which is Master the Fundamentals of Python. All right, so now that we've made it here, let's go ahead and open up this notebook right here. Let's click on it. We're not going to create a new notebook here. I've already prepared a notebook for you that we will cover in stages. And go ahead and look down and then come back up. So this is a Jupyter Notebook that already has some text and images embedded within it. Also some links at the bottom as well. And additionally has the ability to execute Python code. So that's what a Jupyter Notebook is. It's a combination of text, images, links, even videos, along with Python code. So it is an ideal tool if you are a teacher and wanting to deliver a tutorial, as you can combine all of these things together into a single document and give it to a student. So that's why we are using the Jupyter Notebook. It works very well in a class setting like this. However, the notebook isn't the best tool for all programming purposes. Usually you want to use a better editor, an integrated development environment, something like Visual Studio Code, which we will use later in this course. But for beginning and for tutorials, I think the notebook is just the best choice. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our adventure on learning Jupyter Notebooks. This will just be a single video, one of many that will go through different parts of the notebook and different features. Okay, so the first thing which we've already covered is that there are 2 views. There's the file system view, which is not a notebook. This just allows you to traverse the file system, find the notebook you want to open, and open it. You can also create a new notebook from the new menu. There's a couple more things over here as well. But the main part of the system is the actual Jupyter Notebook itself, which we are in one right here. Okay, so yeah, as I've discussed, the notebook is where you write both code and you have a text as well, like this. All right, so I'll go over the Jupyter Notebook basics in the next video. This is just a general opening to the notebook. Now you know how to get it open, get it started, and know a little bit about the file system view and what can be contained in the actual notebook itself.